Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Rebels, you guys. Oh my lord. Last time was so good, but so devastating. And it's weird because it still feels like it isn't quite real. Yet at the same time, I feel like the show has just shown us, like, just how real things are getting. Do you know what I mean? It feels like the gloves are off, like the plot armor is off. We're really in the end game here, and it's a really scary thought. And it's oh god, guys, the whole last episode was so well done. And now that I'm like a little bit more composed than I was last time, I can talk about it a little bit more. But before I do that, I do just want to say, if you are joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, guys, I just thought that everything was so well done last time. Like, everything that happened at the end aside, and as much as that makes me so incredibly sad to lose Kanan, the build up, the work up from, like, his whole arc, and his arc for the last few episodes in particular, it all just flowed together so well. So looking back now on all the stuff with the wolves, it makes a lot more sense. I guess they kind of knew his path before he did. And he was able to kind of prepare, because we saw him throughout that whole episode just acting really weird, like it was going to be the last time he was going to talk to anybody. And because it was. And I think he had made peace with it. You know, as sad as it is to lose him, it really feels like he knew it was coming. And boy, just in that last scene where he just blasts Hera back to the ship and just... it was sad enough, and when they did the thing with the eyes clearing, because there was a line a few episodes ago about him seeing her again. And, boy, they just reached right in and tore all our hearts out, I think. But it was phenomenally done. They could not have given him more of a, like, Jedi showcase. In one of my comments, it was mentioned that, like, when he kind of goes through that little bit of a physical transformation, it's like he's finishing out his story as, not as Kanan, but as Caleb, as a Jedi Knight. And he certainly, they gave him some, like, bona fide, like, Luke Skywalker moments, like, with the music, with the action, with the heroics, with the wit. I mean, and just Hera telling him, it's like it was meant to be, which is a weird thing to say about it, but it's like it all fell into place, you know. But man, I mean, our crew's never going to be the same. We'll be all right. We'll survive, because that's what we do, and that's what Kanan would have wanted. But this is going to take a toll. This is going to take how can it not? Like, we're a family. I have no use right now for Price or Rook, or don't talk to me. Don't look at me. I don't want to see any of them. But that's the thing is, like, we're still in the heat. Like, in a situation like this, even your ability to mourn is going to be like, it's just how we live. It's how we've been living, you know. But man, it was, I mean, as sad as it was, like, I really, like, now that I'm on the other side of it, I can really appreciate just how well done the music and the story and the visuals and everything was. And boy, if you were going to take out Kanan, I mean, that was just like, it was gut-wrenching, and it was beautiful. You know what I mean? It was like gut-wrenchingly beautiful. It wasn't like a death where like it was just brutal and like cut down and it just made me angry, you know? Like I didn't come away, as I've watched some things where some of the characters they've taken out has made me angry because like they didn't deserve that. But this felt like a respectful way to do this. I don't know if that makes any sense. So I can't even imagine what we're going to be going through next. But I am dying to get into it. I'm doing this is episode 11. I do them 2 at a time. So like next week is my next batch that I'm filming. That's like an actual batch. After that, it's just like the last episode. So like we're really in the end game here. I can't believe it. It's so weird. Oh boy. I'm gonna like tear up, get congested, and lose my voice if there's a lot more sadness, which I have a feeling there will be as we deal with everything. So, alright guys, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Rebels? Let's do this.
What happened? What are we to do?
We throw a parade to celebrate this victory.
So you're gonna throw a parade and take credit for killing Kanan and just bury the fact that you just cost the Empire like a whole ton of stuff. Wow. It says, see, this is my whole problem with it's not my whole problem, but this is a big problem with, oh God, no, they don't know. Oh God, no. No. They don't know. They don't know. No. It just occurred to me they do not know.
Sabine? What's
No.
wrong? Sabine!
They don't know yet. Oh dear God. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's
I
gone.
mean, gone.
He's
Captured?
no, honey, no.
He's gone.
Fudge. Hera. Oh, Chopper. Oh.
General Syndulla. Hera. What do you think?
Honey. Oh, for the first time, she's broken. She's broken.
The Empire's gonna have a parade? Good. I'm gonna go add some fireworks to their celebration.
That's just what I was thinking, baby girl! Ezra also just lost his good friend and mentor. Please tell me Kanan's gonna come back.
Prepare me for this, Kanan. What do I do now?
Oh, you're angry. Why are you angry? What?
You know about
Why are you
Kanan
angry?
too, then? Whoa!
You just say you?
What's wrong?
What's going on, Loth Wolf?
There was nothing I could do!
This isn't his fault. Why are you being a bad doggy? What are you angry about? Ouch! What the heck?
Explain yourself, Governor Price.
A celebration of our victory over the rebels, Grand Admiral. As for General Syndulla, I have something.
Oh! No!
The Jedi's
No.
death came at a cost, did it not? Did you really believe that holding a parade would hide the fact that you destroyed our entire fuel supply?
Fuel
In
supply.
defeating Kanan Jarrus, you have accomplished what the rebels failed to and given them a victory. The operational Lothal, my TIE Defender project, has been compromised.
Hey,
Admiral,
you're in trouble now.
We'll deal with you.
Oh!
I return,
Oh!
Governor.
Ah!
With their
You're gonna die!
the remaining rebels will flounder, the boy especially. Use that against them, Rook.
They're not,
Expect
though.
them to
They're
strike
not
out
going to.
recklessly. And when
Oh,
they
that's
do,
exactly what they're doing.
It-
Chopper being so supportive right now. Oh, Hera, honey. I just wanna hug you. I just wanna hug you right now. Are we gonna
Why
learn?
did I wait so long to tell him?
It's never a good time during a war.
I thought there would be more time.
We all did. Nobody could have seen this coming, even though we're in danger every day. Oh, Chopper, go comfort her. Give you a little wrench.
You don't understand. If I had listened to Kanan, he said starting a war was a mistake. And he was right. He was right, and now he's gone.
But
it's my fault.
It's not your fault. It's not.
I was the one who was blind. The Calicori. Kanan found it.
He got it
in the
for
middle
you.
of everything else. He rescued me and my family history. You're right. No one deserves that honor more than Kanan.
Oh! Don't tell me she's gonna like put him on it. Oh God, that was. But you know what though? You can't do that to yourself.
Well,
especially not in a
parade is
war.
begun. How can we beat them now?
Well,
you don't see anything strange about the city.
Besides the refinery being on fire?
Well, that's a big one.
Factories aren't belching smoke. When was the last time you saw them shut down?
Never. But that's probably just because of the parade.
The Empire doesn't give days off, Sabine.
No.
Now that is interesting.
Oh, we saw through the cover of the parade.
The TIE Defender factory was shut down. It took serious damage when the fuel depot blew up.
There we go.
Zeb, Kanan didn't just save us. He completed the mission.
He did. In death, he...
I'll bet because Price doesn't want anyone to know. Instead of admitting we hurt them.
She sent all their workers to a parade. So, what's
to
next?
cover.
So fast. Like a blur.
Trying to smell him on him.
Be silent. Sir?
So scary.
This comm has been tampered with.
Oh, this is tampered with, alright!
When we were recovering the hyperdrive, that thing came sniffling over to us.
Yep. Is it still sniffing? Still
Right at me.
Oh,
Did it see you?
I don't know.
Well, look and see.
Oh
I don't want to. It's got creepy eyes.
Oh, give me those.
Zeb!
But what?
At least it's alone.
What do you mean?
Alone. Which means maybe we could
even
take
the score. They took Kanan from us. We take something from them.
I agree with you.
That works a big
Only
pain.
because we can't let it.
It's a whoa! Whoa!
Who are you?
And is it Kanan? He says, I am Dume. What? Did he become a Loth Wolf when he died? Ah, nice. Got Sabine waiting in the wings.
We're not in the mood for a fair fight today.
No.
Neither am I.
Oh! I can still see the outline though.
Can't see him.
You're not totally invisible. Yeah. Ah! Sabine can see you just fine and can shoot at you just fine. But you're fast. Ah! Crap. Now we can't see him again. Oh! And he's off. Dang it. I mean, he is quick.
What do you want from me? Yeah, the wolves were chasing me.
Man.
I didn't mean to run. I feel lost without my master. He was wise and brave. He cared.
He was the best.
He was there for me when no one else was.
Oh,
There's
he's
so much more I needed to learn from
He's
him.
got nephew.
I am afraid, all right? I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Everything seems so hopeless now.
We're at a low point. Fight.
How?
Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Together. We cannot fall apart now, you guys. That's what they're counting on. Don't be I don't think they really want to hurt you. Huh? What's that?
This stone. Where is it from?
Jedi
Temple. It's from the Jedi Temple? We gotta get that helmet, was what we gotta do. Go get your helmet, babe. Oh! Sabine doesn't even need that! She's like, once I get hold of you, I could just kick the heck out of you. Oh! Smart. Oh! It was that is so smart.
Now?
Yup. It was a paint bomb. Oh, true work of art. Oh yeah, you're done for it. We're just gonna kill you now. Oh wow, that's a lot of rage. It's a lot of rage though. It's a lot of rage. Hold on. I don't think this is what we want.
wanted to get even.
I do, but this
But-
isn't how we do it.
That we don't
What are we gonna
just
do with
kill
him
people out of
now?
rage. Let's capture him. He's probably worth a lot to the Empire. To Thrawn.
We led the Empire to the Jedi Temple.
We did,
Escaped,
yep.
But they captured it.
It's now occupied.
Well, then the
Danger.
Empire's still there.
Secrets within.
What secrets? What else is inside the temple?
Destruction.
To the Empire?
Find knowledge.
Restore. Past. Redeem. Future.
Restore the past and
How
redeem
do
the
I
future.
do this?
Are you gonna help us, Wolfie?
Tell me.
Maybe that's for you to figure out. Oh. Oh, growl. Whoo! Ha! By getting eaten? And the stone is still there, so that'll really happen. Cool. So we have to, you know, it's funny, we never came back to the whole, oh wow, we painted him nicely. He looks really good.
I think this is the best message we can send to the Empire.
Oh,
You set the
okay.
homing beacon, right?
So he'll always be remembered as a part of my family.
Oh.
You know, Chop, despite all his misgivings about the rebellion, he always believed we could change things.
Yeah.
That's what I'll miss the most. That when none of us could find the answer, Kanan could. And always in the most unexpected way.
He was great.
Hera? The TIE Defender factories have shut down. We didn't fail, Hera.
No.
Kanan
He
made
found a
sure of it.
way.
In their attempt
found
to
a
destroy
way.
us, the
We can still beat them.
And I know what our first mission is.
Jedi Temple, let's
Jedi
go.
Temple is in danger. And we're the only ones who can do anything about it.
Interesting. I'm not exactly sure what those symbols mean, but I am all for heading off to the Jedi Temple. Because we never kind of resolved that. Like, we know it became, like, occupied at one point. Hang on, let me see if there's anything after this. There, like, never is, but, you know, I always check. Because just in case. Okay, so... I am not sure what's going on with the wolf. Is the wolf Kanan? Is the wolf Kanan's spirit? Because I'm not going to lie, like, it kind of felt like maybe the wolf was Kanan. Or, you know, we know that the wolves were connected to Kanan. And they kept saying Dume. Like, maybe it's just some other kind of, like, connection. But if he came back as a wolf, that would be pretty freaking awesome. I gotta say. I think maybe that tops Force Ghost. Because I don't know about you, but given the choice between like my own ghost or a dog, I'll come back as the dog. That is pretty awesome. But I don't know if that's what they were implying. But man, guys, that was so good. Just watching everyone deal with this in their own way. And we see, you know, Ezra being lost and Hera being broken and Sabine and Zeb being just angry and Chopper just being broken along with Hera and trying to console her. And we all found a way to honor Kanan, and I love that. We didn't let it break us, because that's what they were counting on. They're like, they're gonna scramble, they're gonna do something rash, they're gonna be lost, they're gonna be hopeless, they're gonna be angry, and yeah, like, of course they're gonna be all those things in like the first part of grief. But I love that they didn't stay there. And when Hera was talking about, oh man, when Hera was talking about how Kanan always knew how to find the answer, and he would always think of like a clever way to do it. And they come in and say, guess what? In trying to kill Kanan, and trying to kill all of them and succeeding with Kanan, they blew up their own fuel. And they did the mission for them. And I'm like, he found a way. He found a way. Oh, man. He was, oh, man, I'm gonna miss him so much. I love the way that Hera honored him and, like, made him a part of her family. Because we are family. We are. And I know that if things had turned out differently, I'm really almost sure that they probably would have made that official in one way or another, you know. But I mean, even without a ceremony or whatever, or any kind of official commitment being declared, we're all like so connected in a way that you might not be able to see it on paper, but it's about the strongest bond you could have. Shoot, I thought I was done crying. I thought it was out of tears after last week. But I'm so happy we're going back to the temple, because I do feel like we know it was occupied, but then we never really, I'm just waiting for that to come back, because I feel like that's way too big of a thing to do, to have the temple get taken by the Empire, or by, you know, Sith, whatever, both, all of the above, I don't know, and like never go and revisit that. So that's cool that we're going to revisit that. The wolves going like it's interesting, because the wolves, I feel like, are kind of similar to Bendu in that they're not really aligned with what we would consider good or evil. They're definitely on the side of the Jedi, but they're more just on the side of like balance. Maybe they're a little bit more on the side of good because they're on the side of the Jedi, but I get the idea that like that's kind of like they're just like a force of nature, you know what I mean? I love Ezra just getting that pep talk in wolf form of like, stay together and keep fighting. And here's where you start. Hera and Chopper by her side. Chopper is a little maniac, but he is also an amazing friend. Like, you can be both. And then Sabine and Zeb too, you know, them going in and being like, we're going to go in and we're going to, you know, make some sparks of our own. And instead using their heads and not giving into the rage of wanting to inflict that kind of pain on somebody else. Because honestly, I don't know, maybe Thrawn is somewhat close to him. I don't really know, but I don't even think you could. I don't even think that any of the people we're dealing with in the Empire right now even feel for their comrades the way that we do about. I mean, I think they've gone pretty far to show that, like, for the most part, they do not. Price. I would be so happy if I never had to see Price ever again. We did also make Rook very pretty. He could thank us for that later. Free paint job, courtesy of Sabine. I love that. I just absolutely loved it. I love that, like, in the midst of all the despair, there's even more hope. And it's one of the things I really, really, really love about Star Wars in general. It's just that we don't always see our characters get a happy ending. But the fight, like the good fight, always goes on. And that's very, very inspiring. So, oh gosh, I need to go get a tissue. I don't know what I'm thinking not having them by my desk anymore. I'm going to wrap it up for now, but I love that episode. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, 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 because I will drown in a river of my own tears. And also, I think the next few episodes are going to be very, very intense as we lead up to the finale. That's my tummy. I'm sorry. So please don't leave me now. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.